I hear it now. They can hear it.
Test.
You good? You get yourself?
I think I can. Yeah.
You think you can?
Oh yes.
I hear myself. Test.
You good? I don't hear you. Can you talk your mic?
Test. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Check.
Testing. Talking. Coming through. I hear me.
There we go.
Yes.
You soft spoken. I gotta get you up.
Once I get going, I'll be too loud.
Person assistant. IG was happening. We about to get started. 8:07. I told you 8-ish, so we here kind of on time. Sorta.
Slightly.
Sorta. No Marley today, like, cause she's always missing. That girl ain't got no more time left.
No more PTO.
No more PTO.
Missing
We what? Jimmy?
She missing Molly.
We missing Molly. She ain't got no PTO left.
She not here no.
She ain't got no PTO left.
But we got a guest today.
See JEANTY.
We got a guest today.
Is it JEANTY? Johnny?
Gentil, combo haïtien. Gentil. Mais si gentil.
Si gentil. Li gentil. Ouais, il lui. D'être sous tête. Dormir bien. Manger bien. He's just vibing him like, I'm waiting for this. He's just, y'all introduce me.
Pitch me in.
Tag, I'm in.
Man, pleasure to have you, man.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you. Go ahead. We have today the amazing,
The one and only, the conquistador.
man,
The Haitistador. That's not a word. I made it up. The Haitian conquistador. The man who's conquering Haiti again.
town by town, village by village, city by city.
City by city. The one. If y'all, I'm sure y'all probably seen him. If y'all haven't, he's right there in front of you. The man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only. JEANTY.
Thank you, fellas. It's a pleasure to be here. Man. Long-time fan, James Jonas, Haitian husbands from way back. That's what I used to, So it's good to be here. Good to be vibing with you guys, and good to be here with your audience, a Haitian diaspora audience, who I know a lot of them, always think about Haiti, going back to Haiti, want to do something about Haiti, and hopefully we can at some point talk about that.
Right now,
a little bit. But we'll talk about that.
We gonna dive.
Yeah, we gonna dive deep in the house. It's scary.
8 inches.
It's scary.
8 feet.
Tell people what you do, man. Like what it is exactly that you do.
What do I do? I'm a returned Haitian American, Haitian diaspora who returned back to Haiti. Even though I'm here in Florida, South Florida, right at the moment. But wait, is the music supposed to?
No, we are. Everybody was like, "What?"
Like, hey, they cut like that.
Right. It was everybody was diving, music in the back. What'd you do?
I don't know. It just happened.
Nah, you did something. You always just touching shit.
I didn't
man.
do nothing.
You and Marley about to be up out of here.
I ain't do nothing.
You were saying?
Yeah. And so I returned back 2017 and with number one to engage in entrepreneurship because of someone who I got an economics background. I always knew there's no other way forward for Haiti other than
economics?
Economics and job creation, right? And so I went back. Funny enough, my first
Interesting. I'll write that down.
My first company actually was a staffing company. I mean, I'm literally, job, helping with that whole job ecosystem, right? But then I knew I'm going to talk about the challenges. But then the real, I knew at the same time, connected to hip, I had to do media to show that, there's folks on the ground doing it. There's possibilities. Straight up, as someone who just used to watch a lot of YouTube, and that's how I found, I used to watch you guys. I just didn't see nothing on Haiti, man. I used to see something Ghana, Nigeria.
Yeah, we need that entertaining content. Something that's gonna draw us in.
From a touristic side, business side. I used to watch a bunch of stuff from Africa, different businesses being done. I just never seen on Haiti. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna sit and complain about it. I'm gonna create some content while I'm over here. And that's basically me in a nutshell. I got a bunch of different businesses that I have. In fact, this is one of them, Hyper Distribution, bringing products by the container load out of Haiti. It's a more recent venture, and the media. CJT, YouTube.
That nigga took dooming to an absolute another level. I had never seen. This nigga took the art of dooming things and made it all
other direction. Out of here.
Whole nother tier.
That's what's up, bro. That is big. No, another class for you, because I was telling James. I remember there's a lot of what you have done on YouTube, and I didn't even realize you followed us. And I remember, you know, you were saying something, and I'm like, why this name looks so familiar? So I go to YouTube, like, that's the same nigga that was commenting on the thing. I'm like, oh, bro, you put a light into Haiti in the areas that, even because like you're saying, when I look on YouTube, me and James have this fascination with looking at a lot of African countries and learning more. Like, man, we can't see nothing on Haiti. And then you pop up, and you just showing here, showing there, and showing. I'm like, man, you showing I'm a Jeremy boy. So when I see you in Jeremy, I'm like, I can't find too much on YouTube because, you know, they way out the way. So I'm
Did
like,
a whole series on Jeremy. That's right.
I know. And I'm like,
And then,
I showed my daddy. He was like, I like this nigga.
and you know, my folks from OCOP, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just dropped recently.
Yeah, I know we was watching
that,
man. You're the reason I learned that, you know, Haiti was, well, OCOP was the first capital. I didn't know that. I was like, nigga, what? Hold on.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, back to piggyback on what Jonas was saying with shedding the light, like, there may be people out there that want to, you know, invest or actually, you know, help Haiti, but they don't see anything to invest into. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you're pretty much a pioneer. I don't know anybody else that's doing it.
Not like you.
Yeah. So like, man, like, shouts out to you. Can you give this man some claps?
Shout out to him. I see some of the white fellas doing it, and nothing against the white fellas, but you know,
no.
When we got our own,
we need
we got our own going in there.
You draw something out to people. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. And that's the thing, though. The thing is, you said you don't know anyone doing it, but the thing is, there's so many folks doing it, right?
Really?
And that's one of the things I enjoy the most about my platform is highlighting folks. You know, one of my first folks I did was a good friend of mine, Regine Theo. That she had a Haitian restaurant. She's a Haitian American, just like us, from Boston, and she was moved to Haiti. She was you know, accomplished, lawyer, didn't have to. Went back, did has a Haitian restaurant, got a hot sauce and cocktail brand, and it's still popping. You know, still popping. You know, there's folks who like left Harvard. You know, we interviewed one woman. I'd have to take a look at her name. Her name is on the tip of my tongue, but she left, was at Harvard, and then is in the countrysides. You know, training Haitian educators up, you know, with the best practices that works for them, right? I mean, and this goes on. I mean, I just have a playlist of different folks doing fantastic. I mean, I got, you know, a good friend of mine.
This is a clappy.
This
is
gonna be a clappy episode.
Oh,
yeah. Nigga like you deserve the whole clap machine.
I appreciate it. And I was saying right before we started, you know, coming in here into this podcast room made me think about my own podcast. I had a podcast called My Pimpo HAITI. Right? My Pimpo HAITI. You know what that means, right?
Send your head back.
Send you back. But we were, you know, but it was a podcast for folks who chose to go back. And my co-host at the time was Mark Antoine, Haitian pastor. Yeah. You know Mark? Yeah.
You know, when pastors start.
Young guy, and same thing. Went back and was doing a whole bunch of different things in addition to preaching. And I met him. He had the swag, and I wanted him to be my co-host. And that's what we did. We had like, I don't know, somewhere around 10, 13, 18, somewhere, a whole bunch of episodes. And that's all we did was highlight different folks. And the crazy thing is, it doesn't even have to be an entrepreneur. My first guest on that podcast was a guy who was just living remote. Like, he had a remote job. Like, we're in the remote post-COVID era. And he moved back to Haiti, OCOP. And that's all he did.
He worked remote from
working remote. It's a company didn't even know.
They didn't know because all you need is internet, nigga.
Yeah, I mean that's all you need. It doesn't even have to be fast.
It's for real.
Halfway decent. Yeah. You'll find halfway decent in Haiti. And he's living his best life, you know, in this country, you know. So there's a whole bunch of different stuff, and just, you know, it's great to be here to talk about it. And probably the biggest criticism I get, honestly, is a lot of folks. Despite as much work we've done, I got maybe 200 episodes of different stuff since 2017.
Yeah.
A lot of folks don't know about me. You know, that's why it's like,
that's going to change now.
How do you not know about me?
Nah, that's going to change.
And I'm like, listen, all I can do is good work. I mean, and hopefully get shared and eventually it gets to the cream of the crop, and you guys saw it. So my work's being done.
We have to really good. Jonas, how you feeling today, bro?
We're going to get into the nitty gritty. I'm feeling all right. I would like to thank you for asking that. I'm feeling good. Yeah, you know. How you feeling, Jimmy?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good, man. It all starts with here.
Okay.
And everything else follows.
We're going to get deep into whatever that is.
Man. Yeah.
Ben, you've been quiet. How are you, buddy?
I'm Gucci, man. I'm chilling.
Thank God you're not Balenciaga.
I was going to say, don't let that go over your head, Ben.
No, I know. I get it.
There you go.
Did I do it? Nobody? Nobody? I got one. See, JEANTY, how you feeling? You really quick.
I'm cool. I'm cool. And I get cooler as we.
Oh
as we
shit!
take
It's yours. It is yours.
Thing, man.
You gonna be feeling. You gonna be feeling real nice with Andre.
Like, what that is?
Okay.
Look, you see. Look, I'm putting. Hey, Andre, cut the check, man. I'm putting everybody on Andre, man.
For real. Yo,
God damn. What?
All right, Drake.
God damn. Well, Mr. JEANTY, we got this segment here we like to call the mental. I almost forgot about it. It's been so damn long. Been gone a little bit. My bad, bitch. Trying to travel like you. I ain't traveling. We got the mental segment. Basically, we focus on mental around here. You know what? How bad everyone feeling, all that good stuff, and how you feeling for the day, the year, the month, the minute, the second, the hour, however you're feeling for that time. We give a minute to talk about it. You know, maybe dig deeper, divulge into it a little bit.
Let's parlay.
Let's parlay. Okay, Jimmy, you're gonna be the first up. But before we do that, we have a commemorative song they would like to sing. If you know it, sing along. If you don't, just be there in an awkward silence.
You're so on cue. You're doing a great job.
Nothing gets to you. Staying fresh, staying cool. With mental fresh and full.
He's gonna be like, there's too many cuss words for me to feel. He look like a good, God-fearing man.
I was scared to say it. I was literally
nigga
scared
with
to
good
say
fade
it.
like that. Crispy iron shirt. I don't know if he too cut. Bitch.
That's what I said. Should I say it?
Bitch.
Since I heard that mental song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that popping that mental?
Every time I hear it, I think of Family Guy.
Why
Every
Family Guy?
time. There was a sketch in Family Guy. You know when they have those sketch breakaway moments. I think it was killing Abraham Lincoln.
Fuck.
Yeah. And a Mentals commercial.
That's not funny.
They killed Abraham Lincoln. That's Family Guy.
He got killed.
I gotta Google that later.
That's Family Guy.
He got killed.
Murdered. But they didn't. They missed him because he wore the tall hat, so they shot him, and then he took the hat off, and then him and the mugger like posed for the camera with the mental. Like,
shit! I gotta YouTube that. That sounds
fucked up. That's Family Guy. That's Family Guy.
All right, Jimmy, you're up. Take it away.
Listen, you look. Everybody goes through things, right? But one of the first things you have to do is acknowledge that you're going through it, and then tell yourself, "All right, you know what? We gonna get right. We gonna get through this." You know what I'm saying? Like if you tell yourself, "All right, you know what? It's gonna be okay," or you know what? I'm good. That's where it starts with you. It starts right here. It always starts right here. Fuck whatever's going on the outside. It starts here, and everything else will start to follow. But it always starts here. In anything, business, relationships, family, your job, mentally. Hence the name. How's your mental? Hey, see how I'm dropping it in here? That's the second time.
You keep
right?
doing it, boy.
Hey, come on, that claps.
My bad, son.
But that's something I want to say, man. You know, of just dealing with whatever. But I'm telling myself, straight, I got this. And I do. So if for anybody, I'm right here. Everybody got your camera.
You felt that, Ben? You felt that?
I did.
You got this. Starts right there with you. Starts with you.
All right.
I was the delayed clap though.
My bad. I'm not trying to make sure everything's
Like
good
Jimmy
on my
wants the
end.
button in. I think
Yeah, you know, don't ask for your hand, damn clap.
give a button.
Damn, don't be asking for your claps.
For real.
All right, Ben, you're up.
I knew you was gonna do that. You can't do anything the way you
How long
want.
has it been?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Ben? That's the third one.
I got in an accident not too long ago. And it was pretty.
It's the first one. Hey.
It was fucking. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I totaled my car, and yeah. But I mean, we back on our feet now. You feel me? Just bought a new car.
Big body.
Big body Tahoe.
Fucking upgrade.
I miss my Charger, but it's okay. But you know,
you miss $60. Yeah, it ain't $60. Ain't
I got a
You
V8 now.
gonna be in the hundreds, man.
I got a V8 now, so
Gonna be in the hundreds
that's
filling that thing up.
But you know, I needed a big car, man. Carrying on my speakers, bro, for DJing, bro. I was getting tired of scratching up inside of that little Charger. But you know, just at the end of the day, bro, I just gotta, you know, just be grateful because not many people get to walk out of accidents like that.
Yeah. True, that's true.
And like I said, we just lost somebody earlier this year through the same thing. So Billy. So you know,
you had me lost.
I know you was lost, but yeah.
Calculating who did. Yeah, no rest.
But yeah, you feel me? So it was pretty bad, but hey, I'm here. We turning up. We grateful. And that's my mentor.
That's your best one.
My best one.
Yeah,
I had to get an accident to have a good mentor.
Yeah, sometimes you almost gotta die.
Oh shit, Jimmy, that was fucking.
That's the fourth one.
All right, no, I'll go. It's me. We'll save the best for last. I sometimes. Okay, hey, what's up? How you doing? It's Jonah. You need to clear your mental and do that by any way means possible, like a reset. You know, we think about the mental, but sometimes we don't think that the mental's getting shajed, right? You can stuff too much in the closet, and eventually that motherfucker is gonna start poking out. You can't fit no more in there.
Can't close the door.
Can't close the door. You gotta erase some shit. You gotta clean it out. Spring cleaning. Well, with the mental, in my case, how I spring clean, I go for long drives. I went to Atlanta. I chose to drive rather than flying. So you know what? I can use that time on the road. It took me about 7.5 hours. Don't speed, children. And
it might be 6 hours to tally.
I was gunning it. You hear me?
So
Pretty quick.
that's crazy.
State Troopers must got hit with COVID
Listen,
or something.
right?
Yeah, it used to be.
It was Georgia. It was Tifton. Shout out to Tiff County. I got
He
to slow down.
just said he got into a car accident.
Listen,
Right?
I didn't know about it. It happened.
It happened
right before I went to A.
Yeah, right before.
Anywho, I used that time to reflect and kind of remove some old shit that didn't need to be in there no more. You know, like you got some old shoes. I'm gonna get that to the Goodwill. That's how I feel about my mental. A lot of shit that I was holding on to, I don't need that no more. It's not current, not bothering me, affecting me right now. Why is it still there? Remove, send you out, because I got shit right now I gotta deal with. So I use that
spam folder.
Yeah, exactly. That junk, get it out. I use that time to kind of just, you know, especially listening to music. Music, I have to have music. Like, it's a need for me. So using music, using that time, just watching. Just
Come by, we talking about.
No. You know, it's everything. I have over 8,000 songs on my phone, and it goes everywhere. So, you know, whether it's compa, it could be rock, it could be rap, it could be R&B, it could be techno. It goes wherever it wants, and I just let it ride, just let it clear. Now, if it gets crazy, I might shuffle through some more. But, you know, drive, you know, just, I don't know if y'all do it, but if you really need to clean something, go for a walk, go for a drive, go for a bike ride, do something to take some time and you know, cleanse out that motherfucking mental folder. So that's my mental folder.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
My mental focus.
All right.
You know, it's, you know, being someone who is in the pressure cooker of which Haiti is. You know, it's really important for anyone involved in any space when it comes to in Haiti to have a persistent mindset, persistence, to the point where almost, you know, it's a degree of you're almost not connected with the reality of the situation you may be in. You know, you've decided so much to want to push forward and break through and get problems that are in front of you and solve them and move forward and find that happy medium, happy balance. And so that's really the best thing I can tell anyone going through whatever they may be going through, wherever they may be, is to you know, be persistent, be consistent, and you'll find the other side. I promise you.
I love it. Consistency and persistency, that's something Me and Jimmy know for sure. So, starting out when we was doing, and then moving up the ranks, and then being at the position we are now. Ben, you understand that too.
Yes, sir.
As you're being consistent and persistent by getting your goddamn laptop back on. What the hell's going on back there?
Dog, something is happening, but I can't tell what it is. But we're good. We're Gucci.
How did you even see that from here?
No, because you saw me fidgeting.
You were supposed to have a nice tone of Jeopardy behind you.
Oh, okay.
And this nigga starts. All I see is. Golly.
I got a burning question, man, because you're doing all this traveling back and forth, and I feel like Jonas already know where I'm going. Nigga, what is your security like, and where are you?
For real.
You can't disclose where you probably landing and flying out of. I'm not going to ask you. I'm not going to put you on the spot. Like, it ain't nobody business. But do you have security?
No.
Oh, you gangster. Damn. Your family.
Okay.
He in the mob.
All right. So wait. Now, so getting into you traveling to Haiti in different parts, mind you. You don't fly into Port-au-Prince. Not at least right now.
No, yeah, I do. Yeah, because there's only 2 airports to fly into, really.
Port-au-Prince, Oka.
Port-au-Prince, Oka.
Anything else is kind of regional.
Yeah. And so, got to fly into Port-au-Prince because, my base of operations is in the Pétionville area. I can say that.
Up the hills.
Yeah. And, the security detail, I mean, it's just being smart. I don't necessarily. I do some soft things. For example, no one knows when I'm flying in or flying out except like one person, and he'll know like a day before. I sent a text. 6 p.m. Be at the airport.
Yeah.
And then I pull up, and then I have very close family I love dearly. They don't know. I just pull up. I just show up. I knock on the door.
Yeah, you can't.
Hey, how you doing? Right. But as time is progressing, right, and my business interests are growing, and I'm doing more affaires in the pays. That's gonna change. That is gonna change.
You're gonna need some security detail.
But as it stands right now, honestly, I don't. Quite frankly, when I'm in Haiti, so the content I do is in English.
Yeah.
Right.
Noted.
And I would look at my metrics on YouTube. 90% of my viewers are in America. The other 5% are in Canada. The last 5% is just around the world. Because YouTube just can grab content from folks from eyeballs.
It's hard to teach Haitians about their own country, right?
And so in the country, I'm not known. Honestly, I'm in the neighborhood. Well, here and there.
Well, technically, that's a good thing for security reasons.
Yeah.
If the niggas don't know who you are.
I mean, I looked at the quality of the content, man. Like you got your cameraman.
Yes,
you got eyes.
Got a drone.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the drone shot.
Yeah, I save those to the very end because they attract so much attention.
Exactly.
Yeah. At the very end.
That's what we got. No one buy sayo. Nigga, we go from Zuli.
There was one say, "Yo, can I go on it to go to America?" That's what you're like, nah, you do. You can't.
It's like that treasure over there.
Hey, for real shit.
And but honestly, moving around town. I mean, I don't even. I mean, straight up, I'm in Haiti. I'm on a motorcycle. I own a motorcycle. I'm driving around on a motorcycle.
Little moto just going.
Just doing what I got to do because it's actually a little safer nowadays to be on a motorcycle. You can zip in through traffic and everything a lot quicker than being in a compact car. And but no security. I just let me ask a question. When's the last time you guys have been in Haiti?
2018.
Shit.
2018.
Yeah,
I was like,
I'm asking about that. 2018.
I was like 6.
Last time I was there.
6.
Right, that was when we
did the boat.
Yeah, that was the last time I was
What
there.
was
But I've been
show
there.
or?
Yeah, we did a show on the boat, and then we was traveling, and they let us off on Labadi.
Okay.
And then before that, we did a show again at the Cameroon.
Okay.
I've been to Haiti I thought about 5 times.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. And so I asked that. When you do go, have you any time? That's Andre saying the gas. It's pretty gassy, man.
Drake.
Drake. I asked that. I was gonna ask a question. What was I gonna ask? So anytime when you went, do you see family or like how?
I seen family when I went to the Cameroon the first time.
Okay.
After we had the show, I stayed for like 5 extra days.
Oh yeah,
that was my first time in Haiti in 2016.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I was like, okay, as a 24-year-old, I've never been to Haiti. I gotta see what this is like. So I told my brother, who is well known in the area, I was like, yo, show me around, because he was born in Haiti. My mama left that nigga. Fuck that nigga. She came to the United States and created a brand new life for herself. Had all the other kids. Left that nigga. But so he showed me around and where my mom came from, where he came from, and all that. It was fun. It was cool. But I'd be lying to you if I said we didn't ride around with a security detail.
A word?
A nigga in the back with a fucking zam.
Word?
Like,
okay.
I don't know who Negio is.
Bro, just like, for example, like when we did the Cameroon, we went to Shokai. You know Shokai.
Yeah.
Sure. And we had security on the way there.
Word.
We had security while we was in the building doing.
Nigga, we got mugged by the police.
Yeah, we did.
This is 2018 too. It was a lot more calm in that period.
Oh
of time.
no, it was definitely. Listen, it was fun.
They had a checkpoint.
It was fun.
They had a checkpoint, and our manager, shout out Frank at the time, had to break them off for us to go.
Because they said we broke some barrier we weren't supposed to go through.
We did absolutely nothing wrong.
And we did nothing wrong.
We were just driving.
They seen a car full of niggas.
So fella!
Yep. Niggas walking up. Then you hear the guy talking about, chef, we're going to Zabu Fair. We're going to buy them. So,
that's fucking crazy.
You want to know what's crazy?
Bruh, I'll be at the airport just flown in, and experiences like that will happen at the airport. Yeah. At the terminal, I've had experiences like that.
They are.
It's
the
crazy.
Moment those tires hit the fucking, they're ready. They're ready to go. It's crazy because that's not the only. That happened to us in Canada. We got shook down in Canada at the Canada border. The Canadian border. Them white boys. We had to break them off somebody.
What?
Oh yeah. It ain't just Haiti.
Okay.
Don't get it twisted.
Nah,
it ain't just Haiti.
Okay. Canada, you gotta call my president.
A fully developed country.
Okay.
Let me get something to let y'all through.
Hey, we ain't doing that.
Well, the thing was, we had a show to do. Some niggas we were riding with had priors in the States, and sometimes if you got a ticket or some shit, something very low here,
it can come up.
To them, their scale is different. So they be like, that's a felony to our scale. You can't come through and like, no, we need them. We need him. Oh no, can't come through. So talking happened. All right, give us this much. Give him that much. You can go, but you can't come back for 15 years.
What the fuck?
Really?
No, that was a big long other story.
So you're still able to enter, but next time you just can't come back.
Not me. Some other people who I won't name. Yeah.
It's fucked up. Damn. All right. I'm gonna be raw with it. He trying to be politically correct.
That's fucked up for real.
Listen, the next time we went to Canada, we tried to avoid the flying and everything. We was like, you know what? Excuse me. We tried to avoid the driving. So we was like, we're going to fly in.
Okay. Shit.
Round two. My nigga Booby. He was our camp. Poopy. Wow, what's going on today? It's Dre. What's up? Poopy. He was our cameraman at the time and was doing a show in Canada. And he told us when we picked him up, he was like, yo, I had my hoodie on, I had my headphones on. I got to the clerk, and the guy's like, take your hoodie off. Take out your headphones. Yo, what?
Oh, that's true. You got to be respectful. Come on now. You can't just be
off
doing
your
all that.
headphones.
Yeah, come on now.
He walked up, and he just handed him the thing. Like,
okay.
Bro, come on, man. At least 60% of the people in the airport had
stuff on? Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like,
it was clearly profiling.
And, bro,
okay.
We were at a bagel shop. I think this is the first time we were at the tour. And a lady was giving me an attitude because I couldn't read the menu. Hey.
It was in French or something?
Excuse me. I'm
Je m'appelle.
This nigga, I'll never forget. I was there. This nigga James spoke to the people in full Creole.
Oh, word.
Yo.
Cause she pissed me off. She pissed me. It bothered me so much because like I felt like as soon as we walked in, it was kind of just
Yeah.
It's like, hey man, I want a cream cheese bagel, bitch. I'm gonna give you money for it. You got a tip jar.
I'm gonna pay you for it.
But she was like, je m'appelle, je ne comprends
pas.
Je voudrais
for my scratch.
Like, come on, man. Like, whatever.
But for that, that said, on that note, I know a lot of folks who go to Jamaica and those who have experience with Haitians, and they consider Haitian corruption, nothing compared to the Jamaican corruption. I mean, I've heard too many stories where at least just the Haitians just want money. Jamaicans, it's a whole
Nigga, we
it's a
get
whole
kicked.
tier.
You know what?
You know, but I don't want to piss off any Jamaican folks. Listen, listen.
That's fair.
let's
I
leave 'em
think
alone.
the Caribbean has its own set of corruptions per country, but
Dominican Republic's
for
another
some-
one.
Oh,
We're not going. We gonna
Yeah,
get into
yeah,
actually.
yeah.
For some reason, Haiti gets highlighted. We were just watching something on the BBC that they posted.
Okay.
We definitely. And you want to know why? I'm sorry. No other country's killing the president.
no.
Lincoln. What up?
I'm not saying.
What are you talking about?
Japan.
They gonna cancel me.
Japan killed their prime
He's
minister.
not educated. I know. Listen, I know what I'm saying.
Japan. And they that shit gangster. They printed a gun, a 3D gun, and killed their former president.
Okay.
Prime minister.
Right. Now,
Leader.
Look,
somebody said next go to Canada and their biggest obstacle is getting a cream cheese bagel.
Listen, I'm not saying that it hasn't happened in history. It's happened in Haitian history before.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in 2021, 2022,
How the fuck
niggas,
is that still
you
happening?
just don't. And it's the way it happened. All right, he got caught.
Oh,
slipping
we're from America.
He got caught slipping at a park. Okay, he was out at a thing kissing
in
babies,
my
and they called him.
house.
Damn, he was at his home where he's supposed to be secured.
Secured.
The most. Yeah, the one place
To
that
be
you
fair,
are supposed to.
To be fair,
Jonty, what are you going to tell me?
To be fair, that house from day one, they told that dude,
Not to be there.
you should not be in that house.
I agree with that part.
Like a
You
kid,
know
a
Haitians.
kid with a BB gun could have killed Jovenel.
You
I
know,
give
you
him
know,
what he
you
was.
know, you know his answer. Yo, baga jim baga like I
But why are you not in the White House though?
Yo,
why are you?
What's crazy was
White
it
House
wasn't
doesn't
even
exist anymore.
It wasn't even his house.
Oh,
he was
shit.
renting it, and so he could have easily rented somewhere else.
He should have went back to where he was growing
that
his
was more
bun
secure. You know what I mean? Or his
In the-
hometown. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
No, okay, but then you see some random armed force niggas pull up
They
and
got
say,
a
"Hey,
fucking-
we're American,"
we're
and y'all just
citizens.
put y'all fucking guns down as Secret Service. of
Bro, it
Haiti?
was too much. You
Y'all just lay y'all guns down. Okay, y'all can enter.
You know.
Not one Haitian bullet was shot.
You don't
Not
hear
one
that. It just you don't see that.
That's
you have
fucking
to get.
crazy.
There has to be some kind of resistance.
Right.
Someone
type of
shooting
resistance.
back.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Not one Haitian bullet was shot.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Who
That
did
shit
it?
is
We
embarrassing.
don't know. We still haven't put anyone on trial.
Yeah.
We've arrested some people. They shot some niggas. We don't know. We still confused. Do you know? I don't know. James don't know.
Shit.
Ben don't know.
No.
They don't know.
That
They're
was
suspect.
crazy.
We are an embarrassment right now in
It
terms
really
of
is an
our
embarrassment.
president got killed. We don't know who killed him. We're pointing fingers everywhere, and it's like we're always on the news for gangs, kidnappings, the president being murdered,
Come
the
on,
poverty.
man.
How much more times are we going to keep shooting ourselves in the foot?
You know, and that's why it's so important that the scope of the conversation, it's critical to talk about the folks who are doing fantastic work. And one
Like
of the
yourself.
reasons, not even just me. You know, I like to think I'm a bit of a conduit, but there's so many folks. I'm gonna pull up my YouTube in a minute just so I can kind of go and just really quick mention, do some shout outs. There's so many folks. That's why I still, despite everything going on in Haiti, I still feel extremely optimistic about the country because I know we're just a few more people short from. It's just like a seesaw, right? It's like an unbalanced seesaw right now, and we just need a few more people more.
You know what that sounds like to me? That
and
sounds
get us-
like
and get us to the next level.
when I was born. You know what I heard all my life? Jesus is coming back.
Yes.
I've heard that from my grandmother, my mother, every person ever. Jesus is coming. He'll be here next week. He'll be here when 1999, December 31st, 1999.
They said the
happened.
computers was gonna take
and
over.
Jesus, that's the day he come. Then they had some day, December 20 something,
It was
2000.
a whole bunch.
Hey man, I've seen a lot of dates. I've been hearing the same thing about Haiti. Oh, Haiti's this many people. We need a new president. They gave us president
my
after
favorite
president.
theater piece. I don't know if you guys maybe because in high school sometimes they force y'all to read it. Waiting for Godot. Anybody?
No, this nigga is
Okay,
this
So in the private school, man?
yeah, my bad, bro.
this theater piece is
This
real
nigga's
important
smart.
because it's about two vagabonds who are waiting for this guy named Godot, and the whole it's a long ass play, like 2 hours, like long
French,
long
based on a French story.
perhaps, but you know, I watched the English version, And the whole time they're waiting for the next best thing that Godot's gonna bring, without realizing towards the end you realize at the end of the day, the point of the whole theater piece is you're Godot. You shouldn't be waiting for someone. You need to be that interaction point to bring about the imagined better for yourself. And that's the only way I can respond to that, is that I'm not saying that Haiti's gonna be better. What I'm saying is there's folks actively working and living a pretty good. I mean, when I'm in Haiti, I don't know. I don't need security.
Bien, bien pas.
Yeah, hey, listen, folks who've been watching me, they've watched the growth. You understand? And you know, it's you know, I still feel optimistic, man. I still believe it. Let
me ask you this, man. Like, I have a brother in Haiti, and we not on the best of terms, but it's one of those relationships where, you know, you send, and it's like, okay, good for a couple of days, and it's like, yo, you know.
Yeah, voyez. So, yeah, the whole WhatsApp voice note.
Yeah.
Oui, allô. Mon compère.
So, like, I ain't trying to, I feel bad. I don't like, you know, but like, my thing is like, I feel like you're the perfect person to talk to, because like you talk about jobs, you know, and like, I like, how, like what, you know, I feel compelled, like I feel like I have to send, because it's like, okay, you look at Haiti and it's like, damn, man, like, it's not like you don't want to work, but then again, I think to myself, does he or can he? I don't know what the job. I mean, I assume it's bad, but then there's people like you working on it. So, point me in the direction here. Like, what?
Question. What has he ever expressed something he likes to do? Is he like a DJ on the side, or I don't know? Does he cook? Like, what's a hobby? What's the thing? I mean, how does he support himself when you're not sending money? How is he supporting himself?
That's a good question.
We know what Haiti's second biggest employer is,
buddy.
Get one.
Buddy, my brother has, this is Let's Parle.
Parle, man, parle.
He's gonna send you a nice little message.
Okay.
He has.
If he's watching,
he has played us in multiple different. He's been in trouble and debt, where we had to send. It's like, okay, you know what? We're gonna send you some bread, buy some moto, start a moto company.
Okay, so y'all okay. Let me listen to this.
Didn't work out for some reason. What happened to this? I hear, you know, and like I hear stuff, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'm not even gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like, but then he tells us how bad things are, and then we watch the news, and then it's like, okay, well, from my perspective, it's like, okay, then, you know, I guess I feel him, but then somebody like yourself comes. And it's like, yo, we're a few people away. I'm doing the job, and your videos. It's like, man, what the fuck? This shit looks
shit beautiful.
Different from what I am.
What he told me.
He told me people are just falling out the sky dead. I'm looking at beautiful beaches and a good time.
The nigga he was over there with don't be shy.
He's in OCAP. Your brother's in OCAP.
OCAP right now. So it's like, hey man, what's going on, bro? You know, like. Can you do, or
won't you do? Like you're not willing to do.
And that's I know there's tons of people watching right now that are going through this exact same thing. And it's like, yo, it's not that I don't want to send, but nigga, look, bro, shit is expensive here. Like,
right?
Now, trust me, you got bills, you got, you know, rent, you got.
Yo, nigga, if I send this to you, I gotta go buy some new ones.
And inflation got them bitches at $28.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't.
Like, hey man, tell me something.
So I'll do two. It's a two-part response. Okay. The first part is gonna go into the specifics of some solutions for you and your brother. The first, I just want to just paint a bit of context before I can get into it.
Please.
And so I can say, so to take a step back, I alluded to my businesses, but let me get into detail because it is very much connected and really important. So when I moved to Haiti, 2017, 2018, the first business I started was a staffing company. The staffing company, because when I didn't just wake up one day and move to Haiti. Okay, I did research. I did 6 months back and forth, sort of, asking business owners and asking just folks on the street what their biggest pain point was. What was the issue in Haiti at the time? Every business owner I spoke to said they can't find good people to work. And I go, And I met a lot of people, fantastic work experience. I'm talking about folks who work for the UN, work for NGOs, work for private companies. They had resumes as good as anything you can put up on LinkedIn right now. Fantastic backgrounds, but they could not find work. And I'm like, there's a mismatch here. You got folks, right? You got folks who are looking for employees, looking for employees, looking for work. I'm like, okay, well, there's a deficiency in the market. Let me solve it, because that's what entrepreneurship is finding problems and you solve solutions and put a price tag on it.
Right.
And so I launched HiPro Staffing Resources, and that's what we did. We leveraged technology to get the word out on job applicants and get the word, and it's just grassroots.
How are you marketing that in such, like in Haiti, where there's like,
so literally there's a book, there's like a Haitian yellow pages called Haitian Businesses, and shout out to Christine Coupette, who's the CEO of Dagmar. It's
like a Haitian Bible.
Shout out to you, Christine Coupette. Yeah, and she's the founder, and she made that happen. And I used that book. I literally just imagine the yellow pages, calling every single business in the yellow pages. Whoa. Between me and an assistant I hired, every single business over a course of 3 months. And that's how I connected the businesses. And what's kind of really messed up, I wasn't the first staffing company. Okay, let me just share that.
Quote unquote.
But every other staffing company, I mean, it was messed up. They would charge the employees. Remember, he has like an 80% unemployment rate, some ridiculous high number.
Yeah.
And you're charging people looking for work. Imagine you guys looking for work and y'all have
going
to pay the salary for work. And then I made sure I didn't do that. That's number one.
Okay.
But within 3 months we were profitable. We had contracts with some of the major companies in Haiti.
Nice.
And we're doing our thing. It was almost to the point where I could actually start paying myself. You know how it is when you start a business. You only want to pay yourself until you're ready.
Until you're ready. Yeah.
But then I kind of, there's an issue of colorism. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad in Haiti. Like, it's the colorism. Like, I would send somebody. They would have somebody.
People walking out of job interviews with a bag of duco.
Honestly, I was like the solution for some of these guys. Because literally, I would have situations where I send somebody to a job interview. The HR person comes back, oh man, this guy is great. 5 years of experience, he had 10. You spoke with 2 languages, he spoke 4. Certification, he had 3. But if he could look a little more foreign though, a little more foreign though, and that happened one too many times. So I was like, I didn't come to Haiti to roll with the pigs. You understand? Like, I ain't here to get dirty. I'm here to elevate, right? And so, real quick, I'm like, okay, I need to change it up. And so what I saw was I had this major database. And by the way, I still have HiPro Staffing. I specifically work with enlightened individuals who I vet, and folks coming into the country who don't have that. It's just about, can you do the work? It doesn't matter how you look and your color of your skin. Again, let's pause on that for a second. Okay. In Haiti, the first Black Republic, we have a colorism issue. That's still mind blowing.
Absolutely.
I still can't get over that. Crazy. But in any case, so I had a massive database of resumes, and I was like, man, I would love to hire these people. So why don't I? So I created an outsourcing company. I had contacts in the States, and I started, doing inbound customer service. Sort of, you guys have heard of Fiverr. You guys should probably use Fiverr.
Right.
And so basically, doing these odd jobs. I hired a web developer. I hired even my media for a while. I was 50% of the time doing outsourced work. I don't do that anymore, but I used to do that. I used to have a bookkeeping service where we would do accounting remote out. So we used to do a whole bunch of different services, outsourced services, and I still have that branch. In fact, as I'm talking to you right now, I have over 20 employees who are working every single day, doing different services, from SEO, web development, inbound calls, sales, etc. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna hire these people, and I started hiring them. And those are my 2 ventures for a bit, in addition to the media. And then, of course, HiPro Distribution, as I'm talking to you now, we're growing. In fact, I just told my guy we need to hire another batch of people because business is booming so well right now. And so we're pushing about 25, 30 people right now. Just this is, so altogether we're at 40, 50 people. I share these counts, not the flex, but to say at every single pay lock, and I've seen every single pay lock in Haiti. not one of my guys were in the streets manifestation. They were trying to get to work. They were either at work or messaged me saying, Chris, I'm walking through barricades and burning tires to get to work.
Wow.
What does that mean? That means if Haiti, the fundamental issue with Haiti is if we had more people with jobs, there would be a lot less instability. That's the fundamental.
And you know what? That's crazy because Haitians come here and they work their
Ass off, man.
They work their ass off, bro.
So fucking hard.
Mexicans will be like, you work too hard, papi. Hello.
Slow down, Haitiano.
And then you go to Haiti and you're like, what's going on
What are
here?
you doing?
Because they don't have work to do, right? And so,
But that's a slippery slope, JEANTY. Because you got the people. And what I said, the second main import in Haiti is what? The diaspora. They're sending in, what is it, like 2 billion or some astronomical number.
Go to any transfer.
Uni transfer. We're sending. We're aiding that country with our dollars. The diaspora.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who's made it here.
I'm gonna bridge that now. I'm gonna bridge that to Jimmy's situation, right? In the fact that there is a subset of folks who are in that situation. In most cases, I assume that their complaints are legitimate. In most cases, I assume, and in most cases, I'm correct. They really do need a long-term solution. So what I usually propose is have a serious conversation and say, okay, brother, what is it that you want to do? What's your dream? What would you like to do, right? How much would you need to do it? And what I give you, that's it. I'm gonna give you $1,000. It may not work in your case, but just humor me for a minute. I'm gonna give you $1,000, and that's it. Will this be enough, right? And typically, listen. I wrote a book, by the way. I should have brought that book. I wrote a book, and I recommend it. It's on Amazon right now. You guys.
What's it called?
101 Ways to Make Money in Haiti.
Wow.
Lucrative business ideas. It's a long title, and even though I wrote the book, I always need to go and refresh myself.
It makes sense.
In English, though.
It's English, but I'm gonna have. You know what's funny? I have it fully translated. I have the Creole fully translated. I've been lazy and I haven't released the Creole version, but the Creole version is fully
hell of a gift,
fully translated
for Christmas.
Right?
Send them that for Christmas. That's a hell of a gift, right?
Let me see if I
Put
$100
$100 bill in the book.
right? Especially if they can read English.
Find a page.
$101.
101 ways to make money. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, lucrative business ideas, insightful success stories, and interesting business opportunities for visionary entrepreneurs. It's a mouthful. That's why I don't remember off the cuff. And so there's a lot of different things that could be done. And though this book was really for the diaspora to see how they can engage, because my biggest thing I get in my DMs is, yo, Chris, JEANTY, I have this idea. I want to, and I don't have the time to, I'm a doer. I'm not a thinker. I'm not a talker. You have an idea, then go do it. Mm-hmm. Right. But at the same time too, I want to encourage folks to actually execute in Haiti, because that's the only way Haiti changes, when we have more executors in Haiti and more successful executors in Haiti, right? Because there's too many failing stories, right? But to finally answer your question, I would recommend, if that person, for example, doesn't have an idea, there's a lot of mini success stories I know that work very well for people. You mentioned a moto. It's unfortunate that the moto didn't work. The moto tends to be good. Opening up a small little shop, like in this room. If they have a little room somewhere, there's a lot of, I know you guys, I know growing up in my hood, there was a lot of house stores. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So in every neighborhood in Haiti, especially, there's house stores, right? And setting up a house store, especially if it's a female person who needs, aid and assistance. And for men, barbershops, that's another one. Send some tondes, send some, there's a lot of different, businesses that could work. See, very cheaply.
You speak to the optimistic crowd of people. That's not the majority.
You think so?
No, well, absolutely. Every week is what? Manifestation, right? There's a gazillion people through the street. Those are not people working. They're burning tires and saying what? What's their main thing? Government. And that is a realistic issue. The Haitian government is in fact corrupt. The Haitian government is fucked up. The Haitian government does not do enough for their people. Doesn't create the jobs. The schools should be free for all the kids. I shouldn't see a kid on the side of the street butt naked or
It's an issue.
The government you say these things, and a lot of these issues aren't that easily solved, and people are not. They didn't have the luxury of being educated in the States and then going to Haiti and coming back and forth and having a lot of the, I guess, starting building blocks that you had. You're asking Haitians to start up in a country where the government gives no fucks about them but the money they make by staying corrupt. So that's where an issue lies, where I understand where these Haitians are like, government. They don't have a clean road to walk on. There's no absolute sanitary system there where they have to burn the trash. These are a big problem. These are all issues where Haiti has to solve those things first. Because like you said, Haitians would love to work, but the conditions in which they're living, you're talking about kids have to walk through gun-ridden neighborhoods having to worry about being raped and kidnapped and shot, and the gangs, and
still got to get to school with a clean
uniform. Still got to get to school with a clean uniform. Still got to figure out how to bring food home, get the water.
I have an economics background, and there's two levels of economics. And just taking college in Florida, it's a mandatory. You got to take micro and macro. I used to teach it. At Miami-Dade College. I used to teach it, adjunct professor. And
you give me teacher vibes.
Well,
you give me. Niggas do this.
Got the attention. And micro and macro are very different. What you're saying, there's some legitimate macro issues, right? What Jimmy's talking about is micro. He has a brother that has this issue.
Very specific.
We have, and what folks watching right now, there's, they got very specific issues with people, and they need solutions for those very specific situations. And I'm a personal believer that the micro makes the macro. If we have enough people at the lower tier, it bubbles up. The whole Reaganomics doesn't work. Trickle down doesn't work, right? Boiling up does, though, right? And so if we have enough folks doing something, enough movement at that bottom, heat starts to happen. There's a critical mass that occurs.
Do you feel like
change.
You're able to make some kind of change in that? Because one of the biggest probably uphill battles that you face, and you probably know this for a fact, is changing the mindset of a Haitian. Yeah. You have to literally get them to buy into what you're telling them.
Seeing is believing.
Listen to the system.
Seeing is believing. So YouTube, see JEANTY. Seeing is believing. You can't lie. You can't deny what you're seeing. Yeah, you can argue, you can refute, you can provide counterfacts. But I'm saying, you have to show me the counter. And there's a lot of counter that exists. I never hide or naive about the challenge that exists in Haiti, but at the same time, you're right. How do you change mindsets? By not only showing the beauty, but showing folks who are persevering despite the challenges. You know what I mean?
I love your optimism. I do, but I'd be lying to you if I said that I just didn't. I've watched Haiti from birth to now, and I've watched the roller coaster ride. And I'm just looking at it like, man, the minor outlook, the minor positive outlook that we had around 2014 around 2018, that 4-year gap of okay, hold on, he's starting to, the Cameroons and all the other little spots on the beaches, and they're starting to get some tourism.
That wasn't us though. That wasn't us. That was people coming in and buying land and building their hotels.
The pavement was happening.
That wasn't necessarily us.
I disagree. I know a lot of folks who were coming in. And
the majority was it the majority? Was it us though?
The majority who were spending their money wasn't us, but it was a lot of us who were profiting off of that. I want to say.
I'll say that. I can agree with that because the high dollar rollers. I remember being in the casino in
El Rancho.
In Rancho, I was in El Rancho casino. I'm looking at this man who's clearly Chinese.
Yeah, the Asians don't mess around.
But he opened his mouth and he's speaking pure blood Creole.
Get my mom.
Fuck
everything.
No more shit. What? The nigga looked like Star River Chinese. I'm talking about right now. Get for you. He looked like that. But when he opened his mouth, more shit. I'm like, what the?
Wow.
But those are the niggas that's throwing them dollars in. Do. Right. It's, like you said, colorism. A lot of those mulattoes, they sit at the high helm. They're the ones taking in. And, all right, I want that.
But here's check this out. You know the difference between, and I'm not here to defend
Your area is just not working.
It's just all over the place back there. Everything's fucking. It fell, by the way. If you see that,
bro, I didn't do nothing.
Your vibes.
So I always that that observation is a real observation that it's hard not to be bothered by it, right? When you go to Haiti and you see that everyone of a particular tier looks a particular way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's hard not to be bothered by it. But on the flip side, like when you talk to them and you get to know them, they've been at it. How did I start this out? Persistence, consistency. They've been at it nonstop for generations, unleaving, right? My question has always been, perhaps it would have been different if our parents, who for the most part, our parents gave up on Haiti.
Pretty much.
They washed their hands. They
Yeah,
said,
My father and mother have definitely
My
gave up.
dad
done.
had,
There's nothing.
He had land. This is okay. So get this. This is why, because you grow up. Oh, my bati on Haiti, all that good shit. And I kind of had man, if I get some money, I'm gonna do. When I found out what happened to my dad, he had some land. Long story short, what he did was, it was ingenious. He said, "This is land. You guys grow your banana, grow whatever crops you need, and sell it. Whatever money y'all get off of that, y'all keep."
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking auntie sold the fucking land. How do you even are you serious?
It happens.
My dad's like, "Hey, this is land for the family." Like, remember I told you about this?
I fucking clapped for it. Why didn't you say it?
It happens. It happens.
Bro, and my dad, I remember asking, I was hot. I was like, "Yo," because I used to brag like, "Yo, my dad we got land."
You always hear that. Listen, they sell you low gun, low gun. All right, nigga, one day I'm gonna go to Haiti. I'm gonna have some land. I'm gonna do shit. Yeah, the fuck right.
Right.
She sold, and it was a lot apparently from what I was told. She sold that shit, and he was like, keep it, just split it amongst these people.
Listen, I have it's almost similar story. I got an episode.
But how do you sell something that's not yours?
Check this out. So I have an episode where I brought my dad back to his ancestral village. Paya. Right.
Where's that at?
It's north of Miagwan. It's in the hills.
Oh, okay,
of Miagwan,
yeah.
Right.
Oh, Miagwan.
And fortunately, so my dad was at this state where he basically was done with Haiti himself, but because I re-engaged, he decided to re-engage.
Nice.
And he re-engaged at the right time because they started doing that. The people he entrusted started selling pieces of the land, and when he came to visit, well, it wasn't selling per se, but he had rented out pieces of land without his permission, which is one step away from selling.
Yeah.
And so my response is, unfortunately, if you don't go to Haiti and make your physical presence known that I'm the owner and this is what I want dictated to my land, that's gonna happen, bro. And I'm sorry, there's no other way.
I ask you this: do you feel like you say you can slide up in there and nothing problems happen to you? But we see what's going on. You think me, James, Ben, or anybody else for that matter, would you recommend them just pull up? Hey, this is my shit.
I ain't going.
This is my land. My great grandma told me before that bitch died that it's my shit.
You think we
There's
just
gonna be a guy with a big belly walking by. I can do this. You're not coming back, buddy. You're not coming back.
But it doesn't have to be like that, though. What you just mentioned, how you go in and say, this is my land. Nah, it's not even that serious, bro. It's not even that serious. It's
people you've never met, need that, mind you.
Nah, it's not even that
Just
serious.
share the same last name.
It's as simple as pulling up. Cousin, ça qu'a fait cousin. Nous là, qui j'en baille, qui j'en sens qui j'en quoi. Ah, mon cher, yon ti doule là, oui, juste un bon corps.
You gotta give
some bon corps. Ah, mon cher.
some souffrance.
Mais on mille good. Achetez un petit remède. Achetez un petit comprimé pour corps.
So you sauce them up,
And that's really all it takes. It's not like I ain't trying to build a rocket ship to space here, guys. It's like literally letting folks know
creating a
relationships, and I like it you said, because that's the fundamental thing. When I was going back and forth, and one of the big key concepts in my book: do not do anything in Haiti without having the connections and the network to do it. Period. And it's about building that network and connections. I can tell you what, because folks know, because I have almost 4 acres of land through my dad. That
See?
same story.
He
My
already
dad
got some land ready
4
for him,
acres.
too.
Not even the land. I got my own land that I bought
That you got.
myself.
Okay.
I'm talking about my father's land up in Parle.
Ready for you.
And right now, because of that soft diplomacy that we did, right? Ain't nobody touching that land. Nobody. Yo, that's Monsieur Intelligentsi land. Nobody can even put even their sandal on there without we getting a phone call and it getting handled and squashed by the people in that area. So that's what I mean. So it's like it's a certain way to do things.
Gotcha.
And I know it's a bit. I'll be honest. I'm a Virgo. I don't know what signs you guys. I don't know if you guys even believe in all that nonsense. But I subscribe to that.
Gotcha.
Believe it or not. And as a Virgo, I'm very selfish. We're very selfish people. Okay, we're very penny pitchers. We don't like.
What month is that?
That's September.
End of August.
Early September.
Yeah, end of August, September.
Early September.
My mom and father, the same birthday actually.
my baby mama.
Their birth, the 9th. So they must be Virgos.
Yeah, they're Virgos, definitely. My daughter was just born. She's on the 9th.
Wow.
Came a month early just so she could be a Virgo like her dad. I love it.
She's that selfish. She's
Trust me,
My mom.
she's something else.
James.
But I love her.
Somebody, mom, we got 2 birthdays.
But so it was a mind. I'm still getting used to the concept of. I'm gonna share. Maybe I'll sing something. I'll go on TV.
Yeah.
I just want to see Lotto.
$500 American gourds.
People are like, how much?
How much is
Why do you need that much to buy beer?
How much is 500 good?
Good is like $3. Yeah, if that.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's $7,000.
That's why when you send $100,
Goose.
That's like $3-4 bucks.
dude. We sent 24 bands to get my grandma's body here. Just know those Haitians are living a great life.
24
From
American?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Usually Asians go the other direction.
They bucked the sit. My dad said, I ain't going over there to get bury my mama.
Okay.
That bitch died. I need her here. Listen, that's what he said. He said, I need that lady's body here. If y'all think I'm finna go over there, ain't nobody mind. No. Listen, we were like, oh, we going to Haiti. My sisters got their passports in like 24 hours. Shit was crazy. Everyone
was like, nah, we see put a stop.
My dad said, where y'all think y'all going? She's coming here. And then they were like, oh, it's going to be 24K. We're like, okay, 24K, good. Hell no.
Nah. U.S.
American.
No, U.S.
If you want to know,
U.S. There's always U.S.
If you've never met a Haitian general, his father.
I mean, does he have like a
general
background?
No,
Okay.
I don't know. But
Okay.
that man is
what he
black,
says?
white, up, down. That's it. That's it. That is fucking it, buddy.
He's an interesting fella. No, but like you mentioned that earlier, and I had it written down about the way to move Haiti forward is by economics, and almost everything you mentioned is economically based. But like you said about our parents that came here back in their heyday, they gave up on Haiti. I can't say unrightfully so. I can't say rightfully so. You know, to each their own. They wanted a better life, and without them coming here, we wouldn't be here.
Yep.
But to that, you know, I look at the biggest picture, JEANTY, and I don't know. I'm gonna say right now, I like your optimism. I'm not saying what you're doing is not seen and it's in vain. No, what you're doing is I welcome it. I watch all your content. I share it. Like I said, my dad was excited to watch his hometown share with me, and everything. But it's just when you look at the country in its biggest phase, man, you as one man can only do so much.
Listen, Jovenel learned that the hard way.
Okay.
Jovenel learned that the hard way.
One
man cannot will a country to where it needs to be.
But that's
right?
what he's saying. He's not one man.
So and thank you. And that's what I'm saying, right? It's a lot of different. As I'm talking, let me do that. Let me pull up the YouTube page.
Pull up that
Right.
shit.
And let people know the YouTube where they can go watch.
SEEJEANTY. Over 20K subscribers. Love to have a little more.
I just want to say, when I googled the book, I seen your first name and I was laughing inside. There's no way Haitians add son to everything.
Christelle Son. Yeah.
This nigga's name is Christelle Son.
You know what? You want
Son.
to know the story behind it?
Please.
Okay. You sure?
Let it rip.
Okay. So my mom lost twins before me. Then lost another son.
You made this not funny at all. Actually,
I actually wanted to know.
I don't even want
I asked you why did it?
This-
Well, I asked you.
You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me not funny warning.
And so, and so, when I was born, I was considered a miracle. Christ, her son, is actually is actually how it should be said, but it's just Chris Thurston.
Who did it? Your mom did it?
My auntie kind of said this is what I should.
She started doubting herself. She started doubting.
Who did
Your
it?
mom started doubting.
No, but it was when I was born though. It was when I was born that she gave me the name.
No, but I'm saying
Okay.
she gave you the name because she didn't think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
That's
I was.
amazing.
Yeah.
You a miracle baby.
I mean,
And you
what's up.
out here doing miracles in Haiti.
I mean, you know, and she
You
had to,
got
and she
that.
by the way, she had to literally for 6 months rest. Like she wasn't allowed to move. She was bedridden.
Oh my
Or
god.
bed. There's a specific term for that when you had to stay in bed and you had your feet up for over 6 months. So I mean, you know, it was hard. You know, hard work on her part.
Shout out to Janty's mother. Yeah, man, that's great.
You got
That's
a good mama, man.
You know, and so here's one person. There's a fantastic woman who's doing artisanal art craft. Company name. Let me put the volume down so it may mess up the sound. Artisanal clothing, right? Company called Cafe Doré. Same thing. She was someone who didn't necessarily have to. I mean, she was in DR doing a lot of different stuff, and she sourced a few of her stuff from DR.
Speaking of DR.
Carline Sevry, you know, and that's one person that's doing incredible work, right? You say something. You said you about to say something real important there.
Before I get you out of here, Dominican Republic. I mean, there's two places that I will probably never visit in my entire life. Is the DR and France, and my sister actually went both places this year. And nothing against her, and I told her this to her face. I seen her this past weekend. I was just like, I would never do it. I would never, especially Dominican Republic. I would never go to a place where people are being mistreated, killed, and just beaten just because they're Haitian. I mean, they're trying to deport these people.
Yeah.
They don't even know who's who. The United States of America had to put out a warning to hey, black people, be careful when you go over there because they don't know who's who. If you look like a Haitian, they're gonna fuck with you. Mm-hmm. Just because you're Haitian.
I love where you're going. I don't want to go there. Maybe because Dominicans are are scary people online. They hear their name being cited
And
there.
they come in droves.
You've experienced the Dominican
Oh
situation.
my god! Listen, I put a picture. I said Dominicans are just Haitians who speak Spanish. The things that were happening.
No, papi.
The thing. No, papi. No. No.
What are you saying, you stupid?
No. Que lo que no. Que lo que say no. I know.
Mr. Jeanty, what you've been? Where is there anywhere you haven't been so far?
What's your favorite city in
No,
Haiti?
the northwest. The northwest. I still have it like Port-au-Paix, Mont-Saint-Nicolas. I got a good associate of mine who.
Where your daddy from?
Jean Bell.
That's Port-au-Paix area.
Port-au-Paix area. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been. That's the only. I that's the black hole for me there. I haven't.
What about Saint-Marc?
Saint Mark? That's supposed to be my next episode. My next citywide episode is supposed to be Saint Mark.
That's where you
Saint-Marc.
from?
My next,
But that's
yeah.
Like, Saint-Marc,
I've been there.
Rouge.
Yeah, Saint Mark's
You feel
interesting.
me?
A lot of motos. I've never seen more motos in my life. you know what I'm talking about? You ever been down in recent?
I never been. I
never
went
been.
out
Okay,
six
you'll
years
see.
old.
When you get there, you'll see it. So
Where's
Yeah.
the place with all the sluts and hoes?
Oh,
Not far from Petronville. It's like a red light district type shit. God damn, what's the name of it? I was there.
You know the place. Where's the
my
place?
wife,
Jesus
I don't know the place actually. Honey, hello, honey. I don't know the place. What are you talking about, Jimmy?
Oh,
Not that I want to know, but I'm so clueless.
this nigga has a lot of questions to answer now. What is he talking about, JT?
I don't know. My wife,
Chris, it's James. What the?
I don't know.
Was that?
I'm so sorry.
Quick shout out, and I'm gonna hop on that topic. Tariq Muhammad doing fantastic. African American moved to Haiti. He's employing over 200 Haitians right now.
Wow.
Has an outsourcing center, doing fantastic work. We got Remy Tiflis, a guy who has done quite a bit. He's in Jacmel, has a coffee brand that's just lighting stuff up. Right? Shout out to him. We got Jude Veillon, who has a pizza shop in Petronville that's just fantastic, tasty pizza. You guys ever had un sol pizza?
wow.
Yo, it is the bomb. He's opening not 1, 2 franchises here in Florida. One in Miami Gardens and another one I've forgotten. I'm sorry, Jude, but he's over there has another one. Maybe Naples, somewhere around there.
Wait. Okay, what's the name of the
or
place?
could be downtown Miami.
What's the name of the place?
Patiwa. Potiwa.
Hey,
Miami
hey,
Gardens.
do
Miami
a
Gardens.
flatbread. I had a flatbread pizza yesterday. It was amazing. Flatbread, super thin. Try it, please. Do that, and make like a sweet, salty pizza.
Don't try to get on his wife's good side now. The fuck?
Oh, that's your wife?
No.
What are you talking about?
No, Patiwa. Jude Velan.
Give yourself a thumbs down. Give yourself a
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You got confused.
You done said the man out here fucking with
Thumbs down.
sluts in Haiti. He's like, what the hell you
I didn't
talking
say
about?
he was fucking
You
with
said,
sluts.
you said.
I said he knows the place.
He's hard driving.
You can do anything the way you want.
I said I didn't say he was doing.
Shout out to Ralph Edmond as a farmer tricks.
Exactly what.
One of the largest pharmaceuticals in Haiti I've highlighted. Shout out to Khan, JM Khan, who not only first business when I highlighted was he had a taxi plus system, a company where you could be at the airport and you can call him up and he pick you up at the airport and take you safety secured folks. Who
So it's like
drop
Haitian
you off.
Uber.
Yeah, Haitian Uber.
Gotcha.
But with Taximotos. He had a Taximoto branch too.
Motos is scary.
Right? But then recently he opened up a company called ShipX where you guys can sit here, be on Amazon, ship stuff to if you had a home, if you had people, you can ship Amazon directly and they deliver to the doorstep of people. And that is someone else as well who, didn't necessarily have to be. And then finally one more person, Ascania Chocolates. Her name is Carlene. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot her name. But there's a lot of folks like that, and that's what I mean when I say like when I can so easily effortless. Corinne Jassim Sanon, right? And she's someone who, that's why I feel so optimistic. I know these people who are on the ground, and each person I mentioned are employing hundreds of Haitians.
Yeah, but I'm like a lot of that stuff. Excuse me, I feel like I'm coming off wrong.
No, just
Great.
say it. Speak it. Let's parle.
It is.
Huh?
Great stuff.
Drake?
But is there anything?
Drake, my nigga.
I was hoping you would have said somebody that's like working with plumbing or infrastructure, like somebody that's trying to like work with like the cleaning up the streets,
Sanitation portion.
Like is there somebody? Because we come on,
there's over 32 companies in Haiti
Of what?
that do sanitation, but this is where
They're doing a horrible job.
but that's where I'm gonna give you your credit in your criticism about, because at the end of the day, sanitation can only be done correctly with government engagement. The trash that gets picked up in your home isn't the government doing it. What the government does, local government, what they do is they do an open bid process. Private companies bid on it, and then there's waste management. There's Coastal's another one in this area. And so what needs to happen is the government needs to do an open bid process. These 32 companies that exist. For example, where I live, at my companies, we both subscribe to a service, and just like here, they come and pick up the trash. So it exists.
Are you saying that Haitians in Haiti need to subscribe to some of these people to get their trash picked up?
A good amount of folks I know do subscribe to that.
What about the big piles of trash that are burning?
That's a government issue, and the government.
Why won't these companies just clean it up?
But hold on. This is the point that I'm making.
They have salaries, bro.
But what's the biggest
They have
picture?
costs. They have gas.
What's the biggest picture though?
Hold on.
In developed countries, the state does open bid and pays.
Clean the fucking streets.
Shut up.
But fundamentally though, it's a cultural issue. I don't know if you're watching the World Cup.
How the Japanese clean? They clean the stadium.
At the end of the day, it is fundamentally a cultural issue because. Again, I can't speak to the macro, but I can speak to the micro. And in my community, we organized the folks there, and they pick and they contribute to the fund for a private trash company to come and pick it up.
No, you said it's a cultural thing. What did we see in Haiti? What do they do after they drink their little bag of water?
You like it?
Bye.
And then
right in front of you. What?
And they get swept into a pile and they burn it. But here's the thing, though.
And it comes right back down in their food.
Like I don't want to. I feel like I'm discrediting some of these great companies that are employing people, which is what we need, right? But we also need those companies, like the sanitation company, the plumbing company, like somebody where we can get electricity running more
consistently.
You know what I'm saying? Throughout, and in some rural areas, bro, bridges are a big problem in Haiti.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, and I understand that those, you know, they're going to require a lot more resources. Those companies, a lot more manpower, and obviously a lot more money. But that's what really is needed, because I feel like with a lot of those companies that start popping up, it'll create more jobs, which will create more jobs. You know what I'm saying? And people will start working, and you get that stability that you're talking about. Like that, like, bro, there's kids that are getting sick because of sanitation. You know, plumbing.
Here's
like
what I'll say, because I know we're winding down. Here's what I'm gonna say. I feel y'all.
Right?
I see your cap. You got the Haiti cap on. You know
Bye.
what I'm saying? You got the Haiti
tattoos.
tat. I got my own tat here. You know what I'm saying? I see the Haitian flag. I see 1, 2.
You gotta sign that board, by the way.
Okay, I
When you
definitely
do.
will.
Whenever
I want
we
to see
do.
how many other Haitian references in here. You know what I'm
We
saying?
can look at the plaques.
The plaques up there. Like, each person in this room is a proud Haitian man, and I can tell you, the criticisms are justified because it comes from a point of frustration.
Yeah.
We want our country to be good. We want our people not to be suffering. We want a government who aren't filled with people who are just the most roachy, ratty scum of the earth fucks. Who aren't just interested.
Nah, my nigga let it a fuck today.
You know what I mean? Who aren't the worst type
All day
of
he was
people,
clean. He said, "No,
right?
fuck that." Hell no, clap for that.
You got friends that like they'll be like, yo, we're going to Mexico and bringing everybody, you know, my family going back to Mexico or wherever. Do you do that in Haiti?
2017, I was doing it.
No,
But
but
that
It depends
2014
on the
to
time.
2018 gap.
Depends on the time.
Hey,
you know.
let's go.
I mean, I was driving through Matissan at 11 o'clock at night by myself in my car. You know, it was a different time. It's crazy. I was just 4 years.
Not to the prostitution areas.
2017 was 2017 was a different time. In
Ah,
terms of driving by yourself in Matissan
I'm sorry.
safely.
Jeez, we're toxic.
Matissan, by the way, for y'all, is a dangerous place now. It's a no man's land. You cannot drive through there.
Where is that? Port-au-Prince?
It's an area just it's in Port-au-Prince though. Yeah, it's an area
like a
that,
neighborhood outskirt there.
right, yeah, and it's the only artery way to drive to the south. The entire south is effectively cut off, and for a while you can go up in the mountains. There was a new mountain road that was just undeveloped. You can go, even that's taken over by gangs. So literally, what people have to do now is fly across this area. That's just a 1.5 kilometer area. Folks have to fly over. That's how much we've changed in 4 years.
I can't do it.
But so my point is, we're proud, and it's painful, right? Where Haiti is right now. It's easy to lose hope. It's easy to become our parents. To do the easiest thing, just wash our hands of it. Say, you know what?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know nothing about Haiti. I'm good. But at the end of the day, you know, we rep Haiti. We talk about Haiti. We are, you guys as, you know, Haitian husbands are an embodiment of us here culturally who are here. And a lot of us are disconnected from there because of these issues that we talked about. But what I can say is, just know, I promise you, hear when I say this, you guys are going to wake up and you're going to be like, wow, how the fuck did that happen? Wait a minute, hold on. What's happening in Haiti right now? We're doing what? What's happening? And it's because of there's another unsullen, unrecognized, just for every 10 Haitians who may not know or who may not want, there's two-ish Haitians who moved, who are working, who are engaged, and working even harder than I am, right? And it's that over time, that persistence and consistency that's gonna get Haiti
two words
that we deserve.
Yeah, good shit. Good
Man, I definitely appreciate you coming on the show, man, because I feel
JEANTY
like
for president, man. You can run for
answered-
president.
Don't do that. They killing presidents out here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nah, no president. Nah.
You shed a lot of light, and I feel like you answered a lot of questions, and you gonna get my brother a job. Claps for that. Claps for that.
You put things.
Have him send a resume, Jimmy.
Come on, man.
You put things in perspective for real. Like, you know,
gonna say come transfer. That's
I did
all
it. Just let people know where they can find you. If you have any last ending words, say that.
You know what's funny? Y'all making jokes about that. There was some good dude who on their YouTube, they did an episode on diaspora who were coming in and just fucking women, you know. And they used my image.
Oh God!
On the thumbnail, and I was like, what the?
Your wife walked your ass up. What the hell?
No, it was my team. It was my media team. I don't know. They ran across and like, yo, Chris, what's going on? And yo, you guys are gonna appreciate this. I YouTube copy strike the.
Yeah.
I said, man,
Take it the fuck down. I'm sue everybody.
and they were begging, please take the copyright strike. Yo, I'm like, no, you're not gonna put my image.
Hell no.
In
Copyright
a
strike.
story like that.
Copyright strike.
Nah. So that was crazy to me, man. That was crazy.
Let people know where they find you. What's coming up next? Let us know that. And again, just any last words, for the podcast.
So YouTube, I'm JEANTY for everything. Instagram. My two most active mediums are YouTube and Instagram.
Okay.
I'm on other stuff, but that's where you're really gonna find me. My most opinionated work is on Chris_JEANTY on Twitter, but again, primarily JEANTY across everything.
Okay.
And of course, you get the book, 101 Ways to Make Money in Haiti. It's on Amazon. And I do monthly lives where, we get into this and we invite folks on. We have conversations who are engaged and active in different capacities in Haiti. And yeah, those are the primary ways to keep up if it's the first time you're seeing me and first time you're getting in contact with what we're doing. And the final word really is, I don't know how Haiti changes. I don't have the answers, man. I'm Sway. I don't have the answers. I don't.
Dr. Strange.
But all I know is there's folks who are watching who I know, because I felt like this. There's something missing. Like, man, there's just something. America ain't it, man. Between the cops pulling me over, not knowing, the black, all these different issues that are happening. America ain't it. And I ain't going to, in the middle of Liberia, because I ain't Liberian. I ain't going to Ghana. I ain't moving to move to Africa stuff. Cool.
I do want to visit Ghana.
I want to visit. Visiting's fine.
I want to visit.
I'm not moving out there. I'm sorry.
I want to see.
But I see there's a Haiti there. I'm connected to it. My spirit is asking for it. And my hope for you who are watching with that is there's a way for you to do it. There's a way for you to be successful and safe. Come to my channel. Take your time. The tidbits are there.
Yeah,
follow the
educate
crumbs.
yourself there.
And I promise you'll be as successful as countless people who are just quietly doing the damn thing. So thank you, James and Jonas, for giving me.
Man, thank you for coming, man, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate it,
man.
I appreciate it.
We are fans.
Yeah, no,
sir.
Absolutely.
No, I'm fans.
No.
For a long time. You're doing the white face.
Listen,
Those guys got canceled yet.
Can't do that no more.
Can't do that no more.
not do that shit.
Those motherfuckers were
Wow,
coming.
so quickly has time just changed. Like
Yeah,
back
just like that.
They was cool with it. Now, like, no, what the fuck?
What was the name of those guys? The characters?
Chris and John.
Chris and John.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris and John.
I don't remember who's who. I think you're John.
No, same Monkey Chris.
Right.
John. Ben, you got anything to say, Ben?
No,
You've been quiet back there. Ben, have you learned anything?
You've been taking notes.
Have you learned
I've
anything,
been
Ben?
grasping, man. Like for me, honestly, I'm scared of Haiti, bro. I ain't gonna lie
Good
to you.
job.
I'm scared of it. If I tell my parents I'm going to Haiti right now, they're like, where? But it's just like having somebody like him being able to show people the other side of Haiti. That's a good thing.
CNN ain't gonna show you what you.
They ain't gonna. Yeah, exactly.
Jimmy, you got anything to say? Anything?
Nah, man. I was just happy to just hear that, and I'm glad to finally be able to tell my brother, hey, bro, I got a job opportunity for you. Go ahead, get that nigga some claps.
Wake your ass up. Wake your ass up.
I said, get that nigga some claps.
Oh.
You gonna give my brother a job? Yeah.
Put another thing over
my
there.
brother a job. He gonna get that man a job.
Shout out. I know Jeremy's your favorite town today. You ain't gotta tell
No, it
me
ain't.
that. You ain't gotta say that.
It's up
it was
there,
like
though.
45 minutes worth of footage.
What's your favorite town for real? Well, you haven't gone everywhere yet, so you can't.
What's that you've been to? Did you have Tom?
Jacmel is up there for sure. It's my favorite town after Mir going to my hometown. But Jacmel is up there because I was out there 2021. We started I was the director for an investment group that started a commercial bakery that produces like a whole bunch of bread and is feeding the whole the department. And then at the same time, we started a chicken farm that's producing 10,000 chickens a cycle. A cycle is a month and a half. Chickens to be killed and eaten, right?
What about the eggs? No,
we're not doing the eggs. We're just focused on the meat.
Not GMO?
Non-GMO, all natural. You know what I mean?
Little beasts like that.
Right. And so I lived there for over a year. I always visited, but I visited for a year, and I even have more love for Jacmel. So I can say Jacmel is definitely.
When you were in Germany, did you eat some tom tom?
Oh, I did. You like it?
They don't let you chew it.
Straight back, baby. Straight back like a baby.
Yeah,
no, man. I'm an Okap nigga. I'm.
But you had Tom Tom.
No, I don't do that shit, man.
There's a Tom Tom maker in here. You gotta get Jimmy on this, man.
My mom loves Tom Tom, bro.
Okay,
But
so you know about it.
First of all, the sauce I hate. I fucking hate sauce callaloo.
Yeah.
I hate that. And then Tom Tom, like I was chewing. I was like mashed potato. It ain't bad.
Don't chew
Oh no, because I'm Valel. What? Valel.
Don't chew it. Yeah.
My throat.
Oh, you just swing it back.
The partial
Fufu.
asphyxiation is half the fun.
I'm a fey ass nigga,
Almost
bro.
dying.
Right.
I'm a legume Lalo.
And
I just had some Lalo
get
yesterday.
me the fuck out of here. I don't like legume. I like Lalo. I want to be done.
That's what I'm all about. And I do soups, bouillon, chakas, soup zumu.
Parlers. This has been Parlers and Parlettes. This has been another great episode of Let's Parlay. We got C JEANTY right here. You can see more of JEANTY.
Please check him out. You will not be disappointed. You know when you got your food, you looking for something, you want some content to look.
Yeah, you about to go to sleep or something.
Pull his shit up,
Pull
man.
it up, watch it, fall asleep, wake up, watch the rest.
I guarantee you, the shit is so entertaining.
It is incredible.
Bro. It is very, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, no. You great work. Make sure y'all subscribe, Parlors and Parlettes. And if you're looking to give a little bit to the Parlors, to the podcast, we do have a Cash App. That's Let's Parlay Podcast. If you want to drop a little bit in the Cash App, that'd be good. Because sometimes nothing's free in life and everything have to be paid for. So if you want to support, Let's Parlay Podcast, Cash App, drop a little something. Thank you guys. Another great episode of Let's Parlay. Jimmy, Ben, Joe Nasty, C JEANTY, No
Thank
Marty.
you for listening
We're
to
out of
Let's
here.
Parlay. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Until next time, take care.
That was fun.